Okay, I'm demonstrating how we are going to create the flaps that will hold our crossbar within. These are going to be made out of fabric. It probably is the first thing that we need to do with second and third grade. And they'll be made fairly identically because the size and shape doesn't necessarily deviate between the small and the medium template. So just going to draw a quick diagram, kind of how that's going to look. Just going to kind of do this. So the idea is that we take one piece of fabric, we fold it over onto a dowel, and we apply glue to hold the fabric together, but we want to leave a little tag out here. That way we can actually attach this to the kite itself. So kids will get a strip about this big. The first thing they need to do is fold it in half. If it helps them to kind of draw a line with Sharpie on that edge, like I've done with that red, you might have them do that. Then we'll go ahead and cut that. That way they have two pieces that they can make that crossbar with, the crossbar flap. So I'm just going to place this dowel roughly 2/3 of the way down. And then I'm going to fold upwards like this. That way I have that extra fabric that I can attach it with. I think it'd be helpful for them to draw a line here as well, just so that they kind of know what they're doing. So the trick to this is to try not to actually glue the dowel itself inside of the fabric. If that happens, I'm sure that we can figure out a way to like pull it back out of there. The sun's kind of in the way here. It's kind of hard to see. I get that. I'm just going to come down a little bit closer. There we go. The dowel that we're using is just a scrap dowel. And it's just basically going to hold the fabric open. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and fold it over. And then I'm just going to push that fabric together so that it holds really well. And we'll end up sewing this in the end. So then I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. I think at this point it's like helpful for me just to try to fold this. Try to fold this about the same as the other one. I mean, if they're a little bit different, it's not going to be the end of the universe. So again, I'm going to go ahead and see, where's my Sharpie? I'm just going to draw like a little line right on that edge. That'll kind of help assist. I can kind of see it through here. Then I'm going to place this on the other side like that. And I think this time I'm going to go with a different strategy. I'm going to go ahead and add my glue to this fabric here next to the dowel so I can try to avoid the dowel. Oops, already got into it, but it should come off once it's dry. Now I can fold that flap up. I'm going to smooth it down nice and neat. We leave these to dry until the next week. So that's how we make our flaps that are going to hold our crossbar together.